All right, this is South Coast Sports. I'm Christian Fernandez, your host, and co-host tonight is
Matt Lins.
Matt Lins. I don't know why I suddenly forgot that. Like, it's been a long time since
it has been.
Matt and I have actually this year, like once.
Yes.
I think it was a girls' game.
Yes, exactly.
Or it was a boys' game, but I had no voice. I don't remember. I was sick a lot this year. But tonight's matchup is Bishop Hendricken versus our own Wareham Vikings. As Matt was telling me before we turned on the camera, Bishop Hendricken's a Division I team.
Yes.
And they're from Rhode Island.
Yes.
So this is a really important game for Wareham. It means placement. We are number one, even with our 13-3 record in the state. But solidifying this game is very important to us because it just makes it even that much harder for anyone to take over our number one spot. What was that? Monument Mountain is like with hundredths of a points away from them being number one, and then Bourne is number 3. So the top 3 there, it's really close between all the schools. So anything that can solidify our placement going into the playoffs is going to be very good. But Division I school, they've played 17 games. They have an 11-6 record. This is going to be a very tough game for the Vikings.
So for everybody at home, we would just want to remind them that Division I doesn't necessarily reflect skill. It reflects the size of the student population, which is going to make a factor because that's going to maybe create a little more variety and depth on the bench for Bishop Hendricken because they have a deeper pool of students to pull from. But the Vikings have played tough all season long. They're coming off of a pair of 40-point wins over Dennis Yarmouth and Greater New Bedford Vocational Tech. I don't expect this to be a blowout in any means, but you know the Vikings are going to hit the floor, hit it fast, and look to keep that momentum going, as you mentioned, Christian, as we get closer to the playoffs.
And this is going to be a very fast game. There's probably going to be a lot of timeouts, but you're going to see full court press from both teams. You're probably going to see very strong defensive whatever. They're going to have to try to find ways to shut down our own Antoine Crossan. But we have so many three-point shooters, that's not going to be a thing that they're going to be able to do. And I wonder, do you think, let's take a mild bet of like 50 cents. Do we think that Mr. Faniel is going to bring out what he did it was last night. It feels like last night. On Friday, where the bench players start?
I don't. That was senior night. I think that was an opportunity for all the rest of the seniors on the squad to get an opportunity to start the game and get out there first.
And it did really offset Greater New Bedford.
No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I think we're going to see our usual 5 out there. Because of how important a game this is, Coach Faniel's going to want to start strong and keep it going. He wants to build that lead like we've seen him do, and he doesn't want to give Bishop Hendricken any kind of chance at all to get back in this game or take any kind of lead.
Okay, and we'll see what happens very shortly, and we'll see the starting lineups and the playing the national anthem. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Wareham High School's J. Montague Gymnasium for tonight's basketball game between the Bishop Hendricken Hawks and your Wareham Vikings. On behalf of the administration, staff, and students of Wareham High School, we welcome Bishop Hendricken to this contest. This competition is conducted in accordance with the rules and regulations of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. The game officials are responsible for administering the rules of the game. Their experience and integrity qualify them for this important responsibility. Athletes and fans are expected to demonstrate good sportsmanship to everyone here. Negative behavior will not be tolerated and result in expulsion from this gymnasium. The officials for tonight's game are Tom Walsh, John Cascarano, and Joel Waters. The Hawks' record in their league is 11-4 and 11-6 overall. The Vikings' record is 13-3 overall. Bishop Hendricken's head coach is Jamal Gomes, and he's assisted by Bob Stevenson, Brett Kearns, John Whitaker, and Chris Keller. Starting for the Hawks, Sophomore, number 14, Michael Diambra. Sophomore, number 11, Christian Batara. Sophomore, number 10, William Messina. Co-captain, senior, number 1, James Caldera. And co-captain, freshman, number 2, Dylan Lynch. Wareham's head coach is Steve Faniel, and he's assisted by Darian Fernandez, Joanne Gamble, Jamie Sylvia, and Aaron Baptiste. Starting for your Vikings, sophomore, number 1, Aaron Cody. Senior, number 14, Jaron Pittman. Senior, number 12, Antoine Crossan. Senior, number 21, co-captain, Diego Mello. And senior, number 4, AJ Lopes, co-captain. We remind fans that food and drink are not allowed in the gymnasium, and we ask that you do not walk in front of the players' benches. At this time, please rise for the playing of the national anthem. It looks like the matchup is going to be Antoine Crossan and Christian Butara. AJ Lopes gets a tip-off from Crossan.
Christian, I want to point something out that I noticed during the player introductions that might give you a little bit of insight into the team as Lopes drains a 3. Bishop Hendrickson took the floor altogether. Normally we see the players individually come out to the court as their names are called, and all 5 of them just lined up and walked out together. I haven't seen a lot of the high school teams do that, so.
I haven't seen any, and I've been doing this for quite some time. I've never seen that. I thought it was weird because I was waiting to call their names, and I saw them running out, and I was just like, Are you calling a foul on Crossan?
Yes, they
Foul
are.
against Antoine Crossan, his first, team first. I thought it just was a rebound. There are 3 referees on the court tonight.
You mentioned in the opening, Bishop Hendricken is a Division I school. Division I plays with 3 officials. Long cross-court pass, but that full press defense is making things hard. They're not making easy shots for the Hawks.
But the Hawks is maintaining control of that ball.
Yes, they are.
Passes are done really well.
Good offensive rebounding. They're earning second.
They're handling the double teams not too bad.
Yep.
Here comes a 3, short. But Hendricken still has the ball. Oh!
Pittman able to knock it loose, take it up the court.
Needs help, though.
Yes, it does. Cross court to Mello. Mello's going to have his first look at a 3 today, and that's short.
And rebound Hendricken. Oh, I'm just going to say the Hawks because I know I'm going to butcher their name all over the place.
Hawks just turned it over. A.J. Lopes intercepting the pass, and I think that's Cody.
Aaron Cody.
Down.
Who got the first 3? I don't.
Lopes. A.J. Lopes
got the first 3.
Yeah.
Stolen away by Cody again to Lopes. A.J. Lopes. Timeout, Hawks.
We're going to come out of the Hawks timeout with 6:01 left in the first quarter. Wareham off to a 7-0
That was a quick timeout.
Start. Yes.
I mean, it's only 2 minutes down, but obviously they need to try to figure out how to adapt to the Wareham defense.
Crossan makes a break on the pass, but it comes back down into the Hawks' hands.
Jump ball.
Jump ball. Possession arrow favors Bishop Hendricken. And, Kenny and I were talking about this during the Friday night game against New Bedford Vocational Tech about how the Vikings seem to play kind of a zone defense, and they'll switch off and be able to double team whoever's holding the basketball for the opposing team at the time. See, right now you got Cody and Lopes are focusing in.
That's a weird. If it was like a throw-in from out, whatever, but
yeah,
tripling up, I don't know that helped them any.
We might see some things we've never seen before. I mean, this is the advantage of playing an out-of-state school, a Division I school, a bigger school.
That was so close. That shot was by J-Ron Pittman.
This will be good experience for Wareham as we get into the playoffs, as you see schools that you don't usually see.
14.
D'Ambra.
Michael D'Ambra, 4-2. Wow, Eric.
Oh,
he lost it again.
For it, but you know what? There wasn't much he could do about that. He's on his knees. He's on the floor. He doesn't have leverage, and Mello steals it back.
So they were so focused on Cody on the floor, they weren't paying attention to where AJ was.
Crossan gets his first points of the game, puts it in the post.
Antoine Crossan. Where
he's been so good his entire high school career.
Lopes to Mello.
You got a blocking foul called. Mello able to draw the foul as he went up.
Against number 1, James Caldarella. Foul against number 1, James Caldarella. His first, team first. Diego Mello to the line, shooting 2. Makes the second.
Yes, 1 for 2.
So 10-2 with 4:23 to go. Wow, straight to Mello. Aaron Cody for 3.
I think Cody got a piece of it and deflected it. That's why Mello was able to make a play on it. Definitely affected the flight of the pass. But either way, that's that swarming defense we've seen all year from Wareham. Nice ball movement. Open 3 for the Hawks, and that's going to go in, and that is D'Ambra again.
Michael D'Ambra for 3.
Mello gets an open look.
In and out. Was that only 2 for D'Ambra?
I thought it was a 3, but Maybe he stepped inside the line as he let it go. That's a three-point attempt. That's good.
Number 1.
That's Caldarella.
James Caldarella for 3.
So officially, yes, it was a two-pointer for D'Ambra on that last play.
Foul against the Hawks. Michael D'Ambra, his first, team second. AJ Lopes the line, shooting 2. Vikings seem to be a little cold at the line.
We're only 1 for 4.
Oh,
nice
Rose.
Rose was watching that the whole way.
Wonderful steals. Nice pass to AJ, and they just couldn't complete the layup. Ooh. Foul against Rose. Foul against Amari Rose. His first, team second.
It's the risk reward that comes with aggressive defense, is you're going to make contact. And you're going to have those fouls called on you. We had a couple of Vikings get into foul trouble on Friday night.
Nice rebound by
Jace
Travers.
Cody.
Aaron Cody.
Travers keeps it alive, but he didn't have anybody there to help him keep it inbound.
3 Warehamites behind.
You get Mello on a blocking foul. Yep.
Foul against Diego Mello, his first, team third.
And I think it's going to be D'Ambra going to the line for the Hawks. Yes.
They were saying that Diego hadn't planted his feet yet. And that's the important.
Right.
Susko comes in.
Halloran comes in.
And
as
Halloran.
well.
Yep.
Looks like Mello and Cody are going to take a seat.
That was Michael D'Ambra got both of those. 10-9 with 2:28 to go.
Halloran.
Will Halloran
D'Ambra's
just got here, and he already
Yeah.
scored 2 points. 12-9, 2:20 to go.
D'Ambra's responsible for 6 of those 9 Hawk points. Long cross-court pass. The Vikings closing in on the ball quickly every time. Susko takes it away.
Those long arms. Oh, that was
Halloran's pass
predicted.
intercepted. He was looking for Travers down in the paint.
James Caldera, 4-2. 12-11.
1 point game now, 1:40 to go in the first.
Wareham needs to be careful with all these turnovers. They're getting the ball, but traveling called against Wareham. Hawks ball.
Got to keep your composure too. Don't force shots. Don't start looking for the threes to try to get that lead back, try to extend that lead. Find your shots, make your good baskets, and the points will come. Yeah,
Traveling called against the Hawks. Wareham ball. What were you going to say?
I was just saying that it was we've had back-to-back traveling calls now. So now
it seems like they're like hesitating whether they should shoot or not, and then they're taking an extra step because they didn't realize they didn't dribble in both cases. Amari almost did it again. 3-point foul. Fouls against Luke Pignataro, his first, team third. Amari Rose to the line, shooting 3.
Free throws are going to be critically important.
Mari got 2. And 3. 15-11. 1:09 to go in this quarter.
Nice job by Rose at the line. I've seen his speed on display already this game. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Nice feed into the key. Ball on the floor picked up by the Hawks. Foul on the floor on Susko.
Foul against Kyle Susko, his first, team 4th. Yeah, there's only 42 seconds left, but 4 fouls really quick.
Coach switching up who's going to take the ball out. He's going to have Calderella give the inbound.
Nice, Will Halloran steals it.
Lays it in.
Will Halloran, 17-11. Susko steals it, but goes out of bounds with it. That's going to stop the clock at 24 seconds.
Halloran's making an impact in the short time he's been on the court.
And I notice Coach Faniel's going small and fast right now. Antoine's sitting down. J-Ron Pittman's sitting down.
His brother Jaquan's in his place. Rose, Travers, and Halloran rounding out the 5 on the floor for the Vikings.
Blocking foul against Hawks. Foul against number 14, Michael D'Ambria, his second, team 4th. 14.5 seconds.
And a 6-point lead for the Vikings.
Going for one basket. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. What happened?
Tried to find a lane, but
Foul against Aaron Cody.
yeah.
Foul against Aaron Cody, his first, team 5th.
Must have run a pick or something, I'm not sure.
Not that 3.7 seconds is really going to affect the 5 foul mark. No fouls would be nice. Just stop the ball.
Time's going to expire, and after 1, Wareham on top, 17-11. Back to start the second quarter here at Wareham High School. The Vikings pretty much spread the scoring around pretty evenly in the first quarter. Meanwhile, for Bishop Hendricken, it was a 2-man show with Michael D'Ambra and James Calderella scoring the points for the Hawks.
Murray Rose for 3.
Nice job by Messina to keep that in bounds, but now it goes into the cheerleaders. Got to be aware when you're sitting front row at Wareham High School. You're right on the doorstep of all the action.
Stolen away by Pittman.
Good effort. Stayed right with him. Kept it clean, didn't foul him. Had the ball the whole way. Rose thought about a three, but pulled it down. Travers has got an open look, and that's strange.
Jeez, Travers, 4-3. 20-11 with 7:10 to go.
Oh!
It was a foul, but he fouled with his head to the guy's elbow.
Showing the toughness. He popped right back up.
Even when he came down hard the other day and went to the locker room, he came back out and played another 3 quarters.
Yes, he did.
I think he was also in danger of fouling out. He was at 4 fouls that game.
He was on Friday, yes.
Oh, Antoine lost the rebound.
D'Ambra again with the putback.
Michael D'Ambra, 4-2.
Got to know where he is on the floor.
20-13.
Travers had a good look, but that's short off the rim.
6:35 to go.
We have an
Nice block by Crossan.
Very good block by Crossan, but the Hawks got it back.
Twice.
Crossan
Not once, but twice they got it back.
Nice little around.
Jaquan Pittman, 4-2. 22-13, 6 minutes to go. Viking lead by, was that 9?
Yes.
Wow, that dude was like on Antoine's back.
But that's where the height advantage for Crossan comes in. That's why they put him right in the
Jaquan
post.
Pittman. Jaquan Pittman.
Timeout. The Hawks to take a timeout. 8 players have scored baskets for the Vikings. Meanwhile, still at this point, almost halfway through the second quarter, only 2 Bishop Hendricken players have found the basket.
D'Ambra and Caldera, right?
Yes.
It's not that the other players haven't touched the ball, because they have.
Oh, very much. It's just so far they're the only 2 that have been able to find the basket. That one goes over the basket. Long shot into the hands of Antoine Crossan, who Coach Faneuil.
Amari Rose.
Lopes from the top of the line.
AJ Lopes. I think that was for 3. 27-13. 4:58 to go.
Looked like he was beyond the arc to me when he let it go. Double team jump ball.
Jump ball in favor of the Hawks. Get the ball. Get the ball. Nobody's getting the ball. The ball is just rolling away. Oh, got to tie your shoes. Safety first.
Absolutely. Ooh, Cody stumbled a little bit on his coverage.
Long 3.
That's Calderella.
James Calderella. I almost called a foul. It was like his first, team first. Antoine Crossan. 29-16 with 4:30 to go. Jump ball. Jump ball in favor of Wareham.
So why did they call jump ball there, Christian? Because they weren't locked up.
No, that wasn't Will. Diego palmed the ball like he had it, and the other player couldn't go up with it.
Okay.
So they called it as control, even though he didn't grab it.
Okay.
AJ Lopes and Aaron Cody going back and forth. Long 3.
Wow.
Aaron Cody, 4-3. 32-16.
Lopes was directing traffic there, too. Trying to set something up, but Cody had a good look at a 3 and he drained it.
Amari Rose knocking it out of bounds.
Tried to make a play on it, but went off the fingertips.
3:48 to go. Wareham's doubled the score.
Can't take your foot off the gas, though. Can't get comfortable. And just like that, Cody pokes it away. Picks it up. Nice job. Nice effort. But still, that was a great effort by Cody. Knocking it away, going to the floor, controlling it, giving it up to Lopes.
Fouls against Jace Travers, his first, team second.
Lopes found Travers for the attempt. Didn't work out, but that's good heads-up basketball.
You are going to get some fouls out there.
Yes.
Especially playing physical, playing fast.
It's very much risk-reward. And right now, fortunately, the Vikings have had more reward than penalty when it comes to those fouls.
Pittman, J-Ron's back, and he was managed to keep hold of it. Ooh.
Lopes with the push-off. They didn't call it.
AJ Lopes.
It's another
35-16 with 3 minutes to go. He got the first 3, too.
Yep.
He had nobody defending him. And
no, their shots are just a little off the mark.
Diego Mello. Timeout, Hawks.
Hawks have had to use 3 of their timeouts in the first half as they're looking at a 21-point deficit.
I was just going to say that. I was like, did you know, I looked at my clock, it's 3:30. We were 10 minutes late coming into this game. It's only been a half an hour when we passed when we were supposed to play the game. They've already used 3 of their timeouts.
Wareham's been consistent.
And this is a very fast-paced game.
Yes.
Because we're almost to the half
in
2 minutes and 27 seconds.
Maybe I should go down and tell the referees I get paid by the hour. They need to slow it down a little bit. Traveling, no basket.
Wareham ball.
Took the extra step, and
well, that's
the Hawks needed that. The Hawks need points. So to have a bucket finally fall.
Well, that would have to be Wareham's defense would have to stop.
Yeah.
Yo, Cody.
Whoa. Kind of held up there for a second.
40-16 with 1:48 to go.
Calderella. Nope. Messina.
William Messina, 4-2. Wareham seems to be holding back on getting down there for the rebounds.
Call a jump. Better than a foul.
Double team, stole the ball away,
Yep.
but they're going to call it a jump ball in favor of the Hawks.
We're tied up for about a second there, so I think it was the right thing.
Rebound Mello.
Calderella had 3 defenders in front of him when he tried that shot.
Just off the rim. Mello goes up again.
Basket and a foul.
Diego Mello with the points. Fouls against Christian Butara, his first, team first. Diego Mello to the line, shooting 1.
Mello looking for the 3-point play. He's been quiet from the floor today. He's only got 2 baskets, 2 field goals, and one free throw. So
43-18.
2 free throws and 2 field goals.
43 seconds to go. Christian Butara. 43-20, 31 seconds to go. Antoine Crossan. 45-20, 24 seconds to go.
Taking the Hawks almost the entire first half to finally get
points.
Well, not only that, but to
Rhythm?
Get more people in on the scoring.
True. Messina and
Batara.
Yeah.
Joining Calderella and Diambra in the scoring.
Nice block by Jaquan Pittman.
Yeah, having just enough time for an inbound, and that's going to be it.
Nobody's getting the ball.
It's going to have to be a fast
point
catch and release
is that
immediately.
0.2 of a second?
Yes. So literally, as soon as it hits somebody's hand, they have to put it up, and that's it. So there's your halftime score. Wareham's on top by 25, 45-20. Back to start the second half at Wareham High School. The Vikings on top of the Hawks by a score of 45-20. And Christian, I just discovered something at halftime that I hadn't known, that this is the regular season finale for the Vikings here at Wareham High School this year.
Which is weird since the last game on Friday was actually senior night. More people can go on a Friday night than on a Sunday, so that's why they made
that explains it. I was a little confused too, but the boys have their next two games on the road, and then they have the annual in-season tournament at Apponequet High School the week of February vacation.
Someone missed the traffic signals.
In and out.
It was Caldera again, right? Diambra.
Yeah. Hendrickson continuing to struggle to find the basket. They're putting shots up. They're making points. They're just not going through.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul. Number 4.
Carey.
Foul against Will Carey, his first, team first. Something that people at home don't know is Will Carey is the only one who had his first and last name actually printed on the sheet. There was a printing error and everyone else's last name got cut off.
Looked like an Excel sheet.
AJ Lopes. AJ for 2 on a layup. 47-20 with 7:05 to go. Little put up.
That's Messina.
William Messina, 42.
Fortunately, we were furnished with the last names of those young men, so we can give them the credit they deserve.
Wow, nice play by Aaron. Oh, he almost got his own rebound.
That was a tough drive. He had 3 Hawks closing that lane off.
And the foul. Foul against Antoine Crossan, his second, team first.
Christian Butara got the bucket and is at the line.
Christian Butara at the line, shooting 1.
Unable to convert.
But that does mean he's on the board.
Yep. Well, he had a basket in the first half as well, so he's got 4 points in the game so far.
AJ needs some help. All the Vikings are down the other way.
Oh, Crossan setting a nice screen. Got him some separation.
Antoine Crossan.
And a foul.
14. Diambria. Fouls against Michael Diambria. His third, team second. Antoine Crossan to the line, shooting 1.
Diambria's got 3, and he's the leading scorer, I think. 2, 4, 6, 7, yeah. So don't want to lose him to fouls.
Diego Mello got the rebound, able to get it back out to J-Ron Pittman.
Who did a nice job hustling back because he was down the other end.
Nice. Antoine Crossan. 51-24, 5:56 to go. That almost hit the referee.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lopes
AJ was like, I'm looking for it. I don't see it yet.
He tracked it, though, and he picked it up. Good job by him. Feeds Crossan. Crossan banks it in
Antoine
again.
Crossan. 53-24, 5:30 to go.
Crossan's leading the scoring in the third quarter. The Vikings spread it out pretty evenly in the second and on their way to scoring 28 points.
Michael D'Ambria, 4-2.
In the second quarter, on way to a 45-20 halftime lead while holding the Hawks to 9. So they've been consistent, allowing 11 in the first, 9 in the second.
Off of Cody's, was it his foot or his knee?
One or the other.
Off a leg.
Hit him while he was running in stride. Hendricken will inbound with 4:57 to go in the third. Right.
Blocking foul against
They're gonna get
Mello.
him. Mello's trying to say he was going around me and get out of bounds, but I think Diego helped him a little bit.
Yeah. Foul against Diego Mello, his second, team second. The coach yelling, that is not the play I want you guys to be at.
Oh, Mello gets the rebound.
And out of bounds.
Dished it off to Pittman before he went out of bounds. Now Cody's going to pull up for a three.
Crossan with the rebound around 3 defenders. Antoine Crossan. Fouls against number 25.
That's red. Jeremy
Fouls
Red.
against number 25, Jeremy Red, his first, team third. Antoine to the line, shooting 1.
Coming up on the midway point in the third quarter, 55-26 Wareham. That's a pretty even matchup. I was watching Red earlier in warm-ups and figured he'd be the one they want to put on Crossan.
Foul against Aaron Cody, his second, team third. Jeremy Red to the line, shooting 2. I almost thought it was a foul on the floor before he shot. Sick Crossan down for a breather.
Rose checks in his place.
Amari Rose with the rebound, dishes it off to Jaron Pittman.
Oh, Mello wide open.
No one there for the rebound.
There's an open 3 look for the Hawks.
Rebound that time, Jaron Pittman. Better watch out behind him.
Trying to go around Red, but can't get it to fall.
Wareham looks like they're putting at least 2 people down the end of the court to get the zone set up. Whoa, nice steal away by Pittman.
Well, it's working right now, and when you can get those turnovers like that's why.
Aaron Cody. We saw several dunks on Friday, didn't get to happen. That was like almost perfect. 57-27, Wareham up by 30 points.
I know you were commenting on how they get the defense back down the court, ready for the zone instead of worrying about the offensive rebounds. But when you see plays like that happen, that's kind of why.
Yeah.
I mean, it's working for them. They've got themselves a 30-point lead here.
Amari tried to do a dunk, but it was after the whistle. It's like the fouls against Jeremy.
It's on Red again.
Red.
And this time.
Foul against Jeremy Red, his second, team fourth.
And Lopes is at the line, shooting 2. He got his first. Lopes now 50% from the line. 2 for 4.
Hendricken trying to do the same thing. Number 11.
Sarah.
Christian Butaro for 2. AJ Lopes for 2. 61-29, 2:33 to go in the third quarter.
Got to be tough for the Hawks when you finally get down and get that basket, only to give one up the other way so quickly.
All that was nuts. Aaron Cody for 3. Aaron Cody! 64-29 with 2:10 to go. Well, that time in the locker room, I don't think the Hawks were able to figure out what to do. William Messina for 2. Hot potato to Rose.
And it was a no-look pass.
Rose. (66-31).
Coming up on a minute and a half to play in the quarter. Mello draws the foul. Foul's going to be on Calderella. That's his second.
Foul against James Calderella, his second, team over the limit.
And that was a shooting foul, so Mello's going to get 2. They're in the bonus now, so next foul is going to send Vikings to the line no matter what.
He made both.
Yes, he did.
68-31 with a minute and a half.
That shot's no good.
Second varsity team is in. Out of bounds off of Wareham. It's going to be Hawks ball. Rolled right along the cheerleader's lap. It was funny.
Coach Faniel is going to miss this depth next year, because everybody out there right now is a senior and they're graduating. Most of your starters are seniors too.
What's up? Oh, offensive foul. Offensive foul against William Messina, his first, team over the limit.
Cody's a sophomore. Rose is a freshman. That's good from what we've seen from him. And Jace LaPointe, the junior. Everybody else is graduating in June.
Will is like, he tripped me. The referee's like, I didn't see it.
So what we've seen out of Rose this year, I'm glad to have him for another 3 years after this.
Well, they're going to be key players in next year's up and coming. It's going to be really important in a foul against Jaquan, I think. It's going to be really important for the JV team current. Fouls against Jaquan Pittman, his first, team fourth. Christian Butaro to the line, shooting 2. Butaro made the first one. Amari almost fell down.
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
Yes, it would have. Travers for 3.
Chase Travers for 3. Shot clock is off. 71-33.
30 seconds, under 30 seconds now to go in the third.
Whoa, Amari almost got ball to the face. Michael D'Ambra.
D'Ambra's the leading scorer for the Hawks. They push it up ahead to D'Amber. D'Amber's going to pull up just inside the free throw line.
Susko.
Now Travers.
No, Travers. Foul against Jace Travers. His second team over the limit.
It's Kegelman at the line, looking for his first points of the game.
The coach said call him Beck. So Beck. Kegelman.
Beck, okay.
He made both those baskets. 71-37, 7 seconds. Travers is going to dish it away.
They're just going to try to, nope, they're not even going to get a shot off. So after 3, 71-37.
Stepped on the headset. Jerked my head straight down.
Hendrickson's going to start the fourth quarter with possession and trailing 37-71.
I'm not sure they're going to be able to come back from this, but it is a full 8 minutes.
Yes.
Anything is possible, but the starting five is not on the court. And I'm sure if we start to get into trouble, they'll come back. And as we've stated many times before, starting five is not on the court.
They're going to call a foul on Rose. Not sure for what.
Foul against Amari Rose, his second, team first. Michael D'Amber edge of the line, shooting 2.
D'Amber's got 12 points, looking for more.
Last quarter, Wareham put in 26 points, and the Hawks put in 17.
Biggest quarter offensively for the Hawks so far in this game. Wareham, again, staying consistent offensively.
D'Amber missed the second. Rose with the rebound. No look pass over to Travers. Pittman back to Halloran.
There we go.
Foul on the floor.
He got grabbed. Halloran got grabbed as he went by.
On number 12, Beck. Fouled against Beck Kegelman, his first, team first. Ooh, Will almost traveled. He slid.
Travers lost the handle on it, got it back. Rose showing that quickness. Had to make a tough shot. Susko. Oh, but he got the foul.
Yeah. So close, though. I don't. 4. Yeah.
Will carry.
Fouls against Will Carey, his second, team second. Kyle Susko to the line to shoot 2, shooting 1 more. Makes the second. 72-37 with 6:51 to go.
They were looking for D'Amber, and he lost it out of bounds. .35 lead for the Vikings with 6:37 to go in the fourth.
Pittman, Rose, no good. Susko with the rebound through.
Yeah.
Bataro's, Jeremy Red's legs.
Yeah, and Red interfered with him as he was going after the loose ball. So Red commits his third personal.
Foul against Jeremy Red, his third, team third.
Susko will take the lofty inbound from Rose. Rose let it get by him, but tracked back.
That was kind of a bad pass by Pittman.
It was a good job by Rose to get back after it and regain control.
Jace Travers.
Found his range.
Travers, 4-3. 75-37. Just about 6 minutes to go.
That was a 3
Michael
for
D'Ambria for 3. Traveling. Wareham ball.
No, Hendricken ball, I think. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Hawks ball.
The arrow. I don't know.
A lot of good ball movement around the perimeter as D'Ambra drains another deep 3.
Michael D'Ambria for 3. 75-43, 5:15 to go.
Halloran's shot goes long and over the basket. D'Ambria coming up court.
Taj Pina on the court, as well as Jace LaPointe.
Red has that shot blocked by LaPointe.
He was under the basket. Will Halloran hammered by James Caldera. Foul against James Caldera, his 3rd, team 4th. Will Halloran to the line, shooting 2.
Not good. The Hawks are 1 away from putting Wareham in the bonus, and we're not even at the halfway point.
And a lot of their players are at third foul or 4th foul. So it could be very bad very quickly.
Yeah. Wareham's only committed 1 foul in the quarter. Halloran makes both his free throws.
77-43 with 4:45 to go.
Finds the open man. Caldera rattles in and goes through.
James Caldera, 4-3. 77-46. Jace LaPointe off the rim. Hawks
short.
with the rebound.
D'Ambra finds Red, but it goes off his hands, and Will Halloran takes it. Halloran finds Pina. Pina's shot goes over.
Tries again.
There it goes.
Taj Lewin Pina.
Fan favorite among the students.
79-46.
At Wareham High School.
Also a senior.
Yep.
James Caldera. 79-49. Hawks down by 30. 3:33 to go.
Wow.
Will Halloran, 4-3. 82-49. 3:20 to go.
Wow. Can't leave him open.
Michael D'Ambria, 4-3.
D'Ambria is making them pay from the floor.
It's a little too late, but
it is, but still, majority of those points are going to get credited to D'Ambria as Susko
Kyle
backs one home.
Susko, 84-52, 2:50 to go. Michael D'Ambria. I should just say his name even if he doesn't score.
Taj into the paint, working against Red, gets the foul.
That should be Red's 4th, I think.
I believe you're right.
Yep. Fouls against Jeremy Red, his 4th, team over the limit. Taj to the line, shooting 2. The other night, Taj was 50-50 from the line. Sorry, Taj. Didn't mean to jinx you.
Kenny and I learned about that the hard way on Friday night.
85-54. Wareham up by 41.
Ball on the floor. It's going to be picked up by the Vikings.
Ugh.
A little too far out in front for LaPointe.
I know what Hallam was trying to do, but they should just be slowing it down and passing a lot, wasting that clock out right now.
They're up by what, 31? We're inside 2 minutes.
Foul against Jace LaPointe. Foul against Jace LaPointe, his first, team's second. Michael D'Ambria to the line, shooting 2.
D'Ambria has 23 of the 54 points scored by the Hawks in this game. And he adds at least one more, and he's got another free throw coming up.
Makes both, so 25 points?
Yep.
Of the 56. He's made half the points on his own.
Close to it. Halloran's going to drive the baseline, dish it off to LaPointe. LaPointe has it stripped away.
He was kind of bumped, and then it was stripped. But
yes.
Either way, Jaquan Pittman steals it. Will Halloran is hammered and hit in the head by the ball.
Halloran's like the tank almost on this floor. Like, he's been getting a lot of the hard fouls.
Foul against Michael D'Ambria, his fourth, team over the limit. Will Halloran in the line, shooting 2. He made the second one.
Yep.
86-56. Wareham still up by 30.
Halloran's 3 for 4 from the line.
Oh, it just rolled off. Christian Butaro.
Got the rebound and the putback.
1 minute left, 86-58. Stolen away by the Hawks.
Susko took a swipe at that, trying to block it against the glass.
Jack Renza with the basket. Literally communication. I don't even know how that's a foul. They bumped in. Oh, it wasn't a foul. It just went out of bounds. Halloran hit Pittman. Excuse me. Did it just go out of bounds?
It did. Hawks will retain possession with 32 seconds left in the game.
30 seconds left. Foul on Taj.
Yep.
Foul against Taj Lewin-Pina, his first, team third.
And that puts
Michael D'Ambria to the line, shooting 2.
D'Ambria, the leading scorer, back at the line for the Hawks.
Referee was like, why'd you foul him? D'Ambria has done a really good job with this game tonight. The Hawks in general have stayed in this, but Wareham just got too far ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
And putting in 28 points a quarter doesn't hurt their forward motion.
It's going to be tough to beat any team that's scoring at will like that. And I think Halloran's, they're just going to hold on to it now. 10 seconds left and counting. They're just going to run it out. That's going to be your final from Wareham High School. Vikings 86, Hawks 62. Another dominant performance by the Wareham Vikings.
Well, that's going to call it for South Coast Sports and the Wareham Vikings. Tonight was their last home game. They have 2 games on the road.
For the boys.
The
girls still have a couple games here at home.
3, I believe. And we have a tournament at Apponequet.
Yes.
That's an annual tournament. I think we've been in it for almost 8 years.
And we won last year, if I remember right.
And we won last year. We won't know what time our placement is until it's determined. I don't know how they determine it. I think Apponequet picks who's ever in the tournament. So, sorry, we can't let you know ahead of time for that. But tonight's game, really important. Wareham had almost 20 points on average every single quarter. First quarter was 17. Second quarter was 28. Third quarter was 26. And fourth quarter was 15. That's really hard to defend against. But the Hawks did a really good job making up for a lot of that. And they had 3 key players that just hammered away, that if Wareham didn't let up the defense, would have walked away with this.
Yeah. So the bright points for the Hawks was Michael D'Ambra, the guard, who put in 26 points just on his own, and he's a freshman. So he is going to be a key contributor to this Bishop Hendricken team for the next 3 years. Meanwhile, on the other side for Wareham, A.J. Lopes led the scoring with 17. Cody was behind him with 13. Crossan put in 14, and Halloran 10. So the Vikings were very consistent, spread the ball around, a lot of even scoring. And for Bishop Hendricken, it was really 2 guys. It was Caldarella and D'Ambra.
And Aaron Cody was it Cody get the dunk?
Yes. Yeah.
That's gonna make the highlight reel. With me screaming in the back, like, oh my God! Yeah.
So I have to say now that this game is in the books, this is not what I expected. I expected it to be a lot closer than it actually was, and the Hawks really closed the gap in the fourth quarter when they put in 25 points, which was their highest scoring quarter of the game. And I think at that point, Wareham was kind of like pulling off just a little bit. You don't want to risk injuries. You know, you had a huge lead. You just protect that lead, and you get out of here with the win.
But I expected more for a Division I team, with this being such an important game as everyone was saying it was. I was expecting a lot more. But that goes for Wareham. The zone play, the defense play, the steals, the sacrifices for the floor, the massive amounts of aggression is really good for us. So, with that said, we will see you for the boys when we go to Apponequet. It will not be live, so this will be on a replay. But come Monday is going to be girls. So we'll see you then. It's been Christian Fernandez as your host.
And Matt Linz along with you.
Hadassah on graphics for the rest of the year. And
Jordan's behind the camera.
Jordan's behind the camera. I'm not going to butcher her last name. She'll be happy about that. And we'll see you guys next time.